Hey finders, welcome back to Fortune Finds. Today I'm going to be showing you my weekday makeup routine. This is my quick makeup routine that I do every day before hopping on the bus and going to work. I don't have a lot of time in the morning. I have a long commute, so I like to spend as much time in bed as I possibly can. I am not a morning person. I don't like to wake up early. This is something that will literally take you 5 minutes. This video is not going to be 5 minutes long simply because I'm just walking you through every single step, making sure that you can perfect it. But when I do sit down on a daily basis, I've timed this before, and it literally can take me 5 minutes or less. This is my weekday makeup bag. There's not many products in here, so we're not using that much. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope this gives you guys some insight on how to do a quick beat like this. Not all of us have time. Some of us are moms. Some of us just work too much. Some of us just don't want to spend the time on our makeup. Friendly reminder, if you are not yet subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I work really hard and it means a lot to me. And also click the bell button. This way you get a notification every time I upload a video here on my YouTube channel, because hello, we always have a good time. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of it? So without further ado, let's stop babbling and let's get on to the quick weekday makeup routine. First and foremost, you're going to moisturize your skin. Now, I've already done this in my everyday routine. I wake up, wash my face, apply moisturizer, and then go about getting ready. And then I would say I sit down to do my makeup 15 to 20 minutes later. So I've already applied my moisturizer. If you watched my skincare routine, that was a couple videos back, you would know what I've applied to my face, and that is the NARS skincare serum, as well as their moisturizer and the Ole Henriksen moisturizing eye cream. I like to use a lighter foundation. This isn't even really foundation. This is a tinted moisturizer. This is the It Cosmetics CC cream. I am in the shade medium. It's very hydrating and it has an SPF of 50. For me, I'm walking to and from work every day, so I am exposed to the outdoors for about half an hour each way. So this is important to me. And I'm going to take about, I'd say, like 3 pumps on the back of my hand. Now, while that is like marinating, which I don't know why I do this. I feel like I just need it to like dry down a little bit. But I will take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. And I'm just going to apply that underneath the eyes. Just like a little layer right there around the nose where I get red, on the chin, and down the nose, because that is where my foundation, or CC cream in this case, tends to dissolve quicker than anywhere else on my face. I like to apply concealer first when I'm doing my everyday makeup, just because I feel like it gives more of like a natural look. And I'm gonna bring that over the lids. This routine is just all about blending and making your skin look good. Beauty blender, stamping it on the back of our hand, and just throwing that CC cream over our entire face. And make sure you bring it down your neck. You don't want that demarcation line. That is a dead giveaway that you're wearing makeup, especially when you don't want to look like you're wearing too much makeup. And depending on the day, if I feel like my bags are a little bit darker than usual, or I have like a zit, I'll go back into my Tarte Tape Shape and just apply like a little bit. Once that's all blended in, I will go in with just a layer of the setting spray on the sponge and just stamp this all over the face. And just stamp out those creases, just in case that concealer or foundation got into our creases. You don't want to set cream when it's in your creases, because then you're going to set the creases and it's really going to, you know, emphasize those lines under your eyes. So you just want to stamp them out very quickly. No Cosmetics Luminous Silk Compact Powder. This is in the shade Natural Beige. And I'm just going to grab the sponge, dab it in there, and just set the under eyes. And I am going to set my whole face with this. I don't want my under eyes to be brighter than the rest of my face. This is a no makeup routine, so we don't want any dead giveaways that we're wearing too much makeup because we're going to work, or, you know, we just want to look simply put together. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. You can use any one your heart desires. I like this one. This is the Real Techniques. I don't know what brush this is, but I will put the name of it down below. I simply dip in, tap off the excess, and I'm stamping this into the skin. If you brush it, it will move that CC cream. This powder does a really, really nice job of creating somewhat of like a Snapchat filter on the face and really blurs any fine lines, imperfections that we might have while still looking natural. I don't look powdery. I don't look cakey. This stuff is really amazing and I highly recommend it, and it's super affordable. Another No Cosmetics product, this is their Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. This is in the shade Pinky Beach. Just an angled blush brush. I'm just going to stamp it into the blush, tap off the excess on my hand, put that on the apples of my cheeks, and blend it up. And then I like to put it over the nose a little bit. It kind of gives like that I was just out in the cold effect. And it's also like super youthful. So I kind of do like a W across the face. Very lightly, not using too much product. Now for the brows. This is totally cheating, but this is a cheat I can really get behind because if you know me, I hate doing my eyebrows. This is the Essence Make Me Brow. I've talked about this so many times. This is just a tinted brow gel, so it's not only going to tint your eyebrows, but it's also going to help keep your eyebrow hairs in place. This is in the shade Brownie Brow, so this is a darker brown. I'm just going to take this and wipe off the excess, and I'm just gonna brush this through the brows. This just gives them like an extra little tint. It's nothing crazy. Essentially what this does is it will take away any of the foundation or concealer or the excess powder that may have floated into your brow, and it will just bring your brows back to that natural color that they were. But it also does make them a little bit darker. If you are someone that doesn't have natural brows, like if you have very minimal brows or very sparse brows, you are gonna wanna go ahead and use a pencil. This is not a miracle worker, but if you have somewhat of fuller brows like me, this is going to be your everyday best friend for just days when you're on the run and you don't feel like really going ham in those brows. I'm just gonna take my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray again. Going to ensure not only that your makeup lasts all day, but it's going to make sure that that powder that you've applied, whatever it is, the blush, the compact foundation, it's going to ensure that it melts into the skin and makes it look as though the powder is your skin. So we're not going to use bronzer. I think that that is a waste of time. Personally, for me, that is my personal opinion. However, you might not feel that way. Say you feel a little pale, you feel under the weather, your skin is just too pasty, I don't know. Go ahead and grab a bronzer, but for me, I would take a bronzer and take like a big fluffy brush. This way you can get as much surface area as possible. This is the Morphe JH02, and I would just do like the perimeter of my face, so like a light contouring is totally fine, but that is not something that I do on an everyday basis, so I am going to skip that altogether. For me, the last few steps are the eyes and the lips. When you're going for a natural look, I think an eyelash curler is a must. It's going to give you that extra life, that extra lift to the eyes, especially since we are not putting any eyeshadow on. Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. What I like about this mascara is that the wand is like dense, that it can really get into the roots of your lashes and make them look fuller and thicker without wearing falsies. So this is definitely a good mascara to use on days where you're not going to wear falsies or just days where you want to wear minimal makeup. And then I'm going to put just a little bit on the bottom lashes. This helps to make your eyes look more open and awake, so to me that's important during the week. I tend to just go on the easier side when it comes to lips during the week, and I always love something that's a little bit tinted but also hydrating. This way I can wear like those matte lipsticks on the weekends and I don't have to worry about my lips being crinkly and disgusting because I condition them all week long. So on a daily basis, you can always guarantee without even having to ask me, it is the Lano Lips Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Perfect Nude. And that concludes my quick little Monday through Friday makeup routine. It's short, it's quick, it's simple, and I know a lot of you guys were requesting that I do a short and simple makeup routine, something that just perfects the skin without taking too much time. And for me, my #1 tip for the perfect skin is to make sure your skin is hydrated and moisturized. I moisturize the crap out of my skin. Like I said, if you are not taking that great care of your skin and you're interested to see how you can better take care of it, you should totally check out my skincare routine video. You don't need to go as ham and as excessive as I do, but I really love skincare and I think it makes all the difference, especially during makeup application. If the slate you're using is smooth and hydrated, your fine lines aren't going to show, dry patches aren't going to show. So that is definitely my #1 tip for a flawless makeup routine. It just helps to ensure that any makeup routine goes a little bit faster and a hell of a lot smoother. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Leave me some love in the comments. Let me know, what is your everyday makeup routine? What does it consist of? What application techniques do you use? What don't you use? What are your trusty everyday makeup products? I would love to hear them, so please do leave them down below. Also, be sure to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. I would love for you to become a part of my little Fortune Finds family. And last but not least, be sure to click the bell button. This way you get a notification whenever it is I'm uploading a new video here on my YouTube channel. I have a lot of things in store. I recently just went on a shopping spree. I bought a ton of drugstore products that I have really been loving lately. So there are a lot of affordable drugstore drugstore product reviews coming here shortly. So if that is something that you're interested in, because who is not interested in affordable makeup, then be sure to click the bell button. This way you know when to come back and to check it out. I do upload twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, so I will always be here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast as always, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, Finders. Mwah.